In this video, you will learn a powerful interview secret that only very few people know, and those are the ones who get the job. So stay tuned. In my 25-year career up to a CEO of a multinational company, I interviewed hundreds of executives in almost every profession and position. I'm known of being a very tough interviewer for two reasons. First, I create extreme but real-life situations to find out how candidates handle challenges that they haven't prepared for. And second, I ask candidates to share a story of failure and dig deeper into these tough moments. Most candidates struggle finding solutions for tough situations under pressure because they couldn't prepare for this. Surprisingly, 99 out of 100 candidates are completely stuck when I ask them to share a story of failure. They could have prepared for this, couldn't they? Even better, they could have taken the lead by volunteering information about a failure, what they learned, and how it affected their performance afterwards. The problem is that most interview guides teach you the wrong thing. They teach you how to cover your failures or come up with a weakness that actually makes you look good, like, oh, I'm a workaholic, I failed to balance work and life, this kind of nonsense. The reality is that even the most successful organizations face challenges. They fail to execute projects. They call back defective products, they disappoint customers, they surprise investors, and many more examples. Every success is a journey packed with setbacks, but when I ask for a setback story, candidates are not ready to share anything, and these interviews reach dead ends. The 1% who takes the risk and shares a story of struggle usually gets the job because first, we learn from their stories how they cope with challenges and how they led themselves and others in crisis. And second, they were not afraid to expose their struggle in a tough moment. And third, they proved that they had been made of a leadership material because they had demonstrated a valuable leadership quality, vulnerability. So what is vulnerability? Vulnerability is the ability to express feelings openly and share failures without being afraid of exposing your weaknesses. 3 reasons you should be vulnerable and share your lowlights in a job interview. First, when you're exposing your setbacks, you immediately engage and connect with the interviewer at the emotional level because, hey, all of us have setbacks in careers and lives. Who do you better connect with? People who honestly tell their setback stories or people who non-stop brag about their incredible successes? I stumble in my career from time to time. I rolled back projects, I had product launch delays, I made mistakes in board meetings. So candidates that have never failed are either liars or they are actually liars. Who doesn't mess up from time to time? People relate to your mess-ups more than they relate to your successes because your story of struggle is your story of power. Second, being vulnerable proves the interviewer that you're strong, you're authentic, you're confident, you are real. This is what companies are looking for, authentic people. And third, and this one is very important, every job interview is actually 2 interviews. The first interview, the explicit one, is for the posted position similar to the job description you have read. The second interview, the implicit one, is for your next position. It's an assessment of your potential to join the leadership team in the future. Both interviews are equally important because companies have succession plans, and a huge part of the recruitment decision depends on your capability to grow beyond the position offered. So, how can you prepare for an interview and get the job? First, prepare a powerful story of struggle. This can be a story about a project that you rolled back, about a bad presentation, about a delay in product launch, about losing a deal. Second, prepare the lessons learned from the mistakes you made. What would you have done differently? Third, prepare the effect of the story on your personal development. How did it affect your character? How did it affect your behavior? How did it affect the relationships with colleagues, managers, and teams? For example, it made you stronger, more decisive, more intuitive, collaborative, etc. So first, a story of struggle. Second, lessons learned. And third, the impact on behavior and character. So write down the 3 steps, rehearse your story of struggle, rock your next interview, and please let me know how it worked for you. If you want to learn the 6-step process for speeding up your career, I encourage you to get my free training video series. In these in-depth videos, slides, audios, and transcripts, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to achieve career breakthrough and massive financial rewards. To get the training videos, all you have to do is to click on the button, and I'll see you there.